What's going on, guys? It has been a while, but I'm glad to be back. It's been a weird 8-9 months since I left the Air Force. Let me just wait for the cars to go by. Okay. Anyways, yeah, it's been a weird transition, and I don't know where to get started. So, as you know, I left my last base in August, joined the Skill Bridge program, did an internship for like 4 and 5 months, and then due to some issues left there, and then got hired at joined a firm, and then since then, that was in January, and since then everything has been great except for this video. I'm kind of, I don't know how to get into it, but basically veterans and I guess mental health issues. I hesitate to say, you know, PTSD or anything like that, because personally I've never been deployed. I've never been in a combat situation, right? But it's so weird because as time's going on, I'm realizing more and more that I may have had some situations while in the military that have actually affected my I don't know, my brain, or however I my mood. I don't know. Like, it's so to kind of give you a backstory, right? So it started happening. I started getting these weird anxiety attacks, or these weird states of depression randomly, you know, in the last few months. And every so often, it will occur, but like for the most part, I'm fine. It's random, you know. I'll get large bouts of depression, and it's so strange. And I try talking to other veterans about this. I try talking to other people who may be dealing with the same thing or have dealt with the same thing. And what I found interesting is that a lot of veterans actually say that they experience the exact same thing. Like, they can't explain it, you know. It's not necessarily PTSD. Maybe it is. Maybe a minor version of it. I don't know, but or a different version of it. Maybe. Like, I even hesitate to say minor because I don't know. It when it hits, it hits. And if you've gone through if you know what I'm talking about and you've gone through it, then you kind of you understand what I'm trying to say. Like, you could be doing something just nothing abnormal. You could just be like hanging out or sitting around or whatever, and it'll just hit you like that, and you'll be in this state of depression for like a while, and then it takes a while for you to get out of that and snap out of it, and then, you know, you'll be fine for a while and then get back into it. And so it's so strange. I don't understand it, you know. I just started my disability claims, so we'll see how that goes. I still, you know, another thing I wanted to get into this video is I don't want to say stigma either, but it's like this thing with veterans and people in the military when they get out, you know, or even when they're in, it's like you know, we tend to compare ourselves to people who actually, you know, for me, for example, I've never been deployed, like, per se. I've never been into combat situation, and I've known people who have actually gone through those situations, and you know, for them to go through, you know, to apply for disability and all these things, and to seek treatment and help, it's so I understand why. It's obvious. Like, for me, it's obvious. I know why. And for a lot of veterans, it's like, of course, go get the treatment, right? And I respect that. But for people who haven't, or like me, I'm like, why would I go if these guys should be going to, you know, apply for disability, not me. You know, what have I been through, right? And it's like, yeah, I've been in the military for 6 years. Yeah, I did a lot of things that normal people don't have to go through or do, you know. And there's a whole list of things, and I guess injuries and whatever, but it's still not getting shot at in Afghanistan, or it's still not going to, you know, a war zone or a combat zone. And so I had this battle of, should I apply for disability? Should I seek medical help, through the VA and all that stuff? And like, after talking to some people and really thinking about it, I was like, you know what? I'm doing myself a disservice by not seeking help and getting the, medical treatment that I need. And so I don't want to make this sound like I'm going through some like crazy mental fiasco or anything like that, but it is real. Whatever this post-military depression, and I was even dealing with depression in the military, so pretty severe depression that I just didn't seek help for, and a bunch of other medical issues I didn't seek help for, just because I just had this sense of pride that was holding me back from doing that. And I guess this video is a little bit of a love letter to everybody out there who's getting out of the military or in the military and knows they're going through something, whether it be a physical thing, a mental thing, whatever, and you're not seeking treatment, you're not seeking help. Go seek that help. Go seek that treatment. Talk to the VA office once you get out. Go see a VSO. I didn't even know a VSO was a thing until I spoke to a relative of mine who was in the military, who mentioned about the services through your local like veterans resource office or something like that. And they have these veteran, I believe, service officers or VSOs who help you do things like file for disability and put you on that right path. And it's a shame that a lot of us have that barrier preventing us from doing things that are only going to help us. And it took a lot of time for me to kind of just grasp the notion that I have to go ahead and do something about it. And so I wanted to keep this video short and brief, but straight to the point. If you're going through something and you're getting out of the military or you're in the military, seek help, file disability, claim disability, get that health care, because I know how tough it is. A lot of veterans know how tough it is, whether you've been in a combat zone or whether you've been in high stress situations at work, or you just gone through whatever it is you've gone through in the military, right? Everybody has a different situation and everybody's different, so you're gonna have a different story to tell, and you're gonna have different things about your situation that's gonna differ from mine or somebody else. And so no matter what, go and seek help, go and seek treatment, do your thing, and yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I really wanted to put this out there so that everybody can, when I YouTube, someone in my similar situation, right? There's a lot of informal video, like informational videos, but there's not a lot of people who are like maybe in a similar situation as me. And so hopefully this touches some of you guys. If you guys have any video ideas for the future, go ahead and comment below, like, subscribe, and I'll check you guys later, right? Peace.